I'll start the same way I would if I were setting this up for myself. Open a terminal and run the dashboard command. The short version is Hermes Dashboard. For this recording, I'm pinning it to my normal default Hermes profile and keeping the browser launch under my control, so the command is Hermes Profile Default Dashboard, host 127.0.0.1, port 9119. No open. That starts a local web dashboard on this machine. It is not a demo home. It is the real Hermes profile I use day to day. Once the server is running, the browser goes to localhost on port 9119. The first thing to notice is the shape of the app. The sidebar is the control room. Chat, sessions, analytics, models, logs, cron, skills, plugins, MCP, channels, webhooks, pairing, profiles, config, keys, system, and docs. This is not a marketing page. It is a real operator dashboard over the same files, sessions, tools, profiles, and gateway that Hermes uses from the terminal and from Telegram. Sessions is usually where I start when I want to understand what has been happening. It gives me the conversation history across sources: terminal, Telegram, API, scheduled jobs, and the web TUI. The useful bit is not just the list. You can search, expand a session, inspect messages, see tool calls, rename sessions, export them, archive old work, or resume directly into chat. When people say agents need memory, this page shows the raw operational side of that memory. Analytics turns the session store into something you can manage. You can see token usage, cache behavior, cost estimates, sessions per day, and the model mix over time. This matters once Hermes stops being a toy and becomes part of daily work. A random expensive day is easy to miss in a chat window. In the dashboard, it becomes a chart and a table, so you can tell whether the usage pattern makes sense. The chat tab is not a lightweight fake chat box. It embeds the Hermes terminal interface in the browser. Under the hood, the dashboard opens a pseudo terminal, starts Hermes TUI, and streams the terminal through xterm.js. That means slash commands, tool call cards, approvals, model switches, markdown, and the same operator workflow are available here. I still use the terminal a lot, but this tab is great when I want a browser-native control surface without losing the real agent interface. Models is where the dashboard makes routing visible. Hermes can talk to different providers and can keep fallback chains for when the main provider fails or runs out of quota. In a CLI-only setup, model routing can feel hidden inside config files. Here you can see the selected provider, the active model, and the configured alternatives. This is one of the pages I check before long autonomous work because the wrong model choice can change speed, cost, and reliability. Logs is the first debugging page. You can switch between agent logs, gateway logs, and errors, then filter by level and component. I like this because it keeps the feedback loop tight. If a Telegram message does not deliver, if a gateway restart fails, if a tool throws a warning, I do not need to SSH around and tail files manually. The dashboard is still reading the actual log files, but it gives me a cleaner way to inspect them. Cron is where Hermes becomes more than a chat app. A cron job is an agent run on a schedule. Daily briefings, watchdogs, feed monitors, reports, cleanup checks, whatever you trust Hermes to run without you sitting there. The dashboard lets you see the prompt, schedule, state, delivery target, last run, and next run. You can pause, resume, edit, trigger, or delete jobs from here. For recurring automation, this page is the operations board. Skills are one of the most important Hermes ideas. They are reusable procedures: how to review a pull request, publish a video, use an API, debug a class of failures, or follow a project convention. The skills page lets you browse what is installed, search by category, toggle what loads, and manage toolsets. Toolsets decide which capabilities the agent sees: files, terminal, web, browser, cron, messaging, vision, and more. This is how you keep Hermes powerful without stuffing every session with every possible tool. Plugins are the next layer out from skills. A skill teaches the agent a procedure. A plugin can add behavior, tools, providers, dashboard tabs, memory backends, gateway hooks, or whole integrations. The plugins page is where you see what is installed and what is active. This is the part of Hermes that makes it feel less like a single fixed application and more like an operating layer you can extend around your own workflow. MCP is where external tool servers become part of the agent. Instead of hard-coding every integration into Hermes, you can add an MCP server, test it, enable it, disable it, or install one from the catalog. The dashboard keeps secrets redacted, but still shows enough structure to understand what is connected. If you use tools like databases, design systems, local apps, or SaaS APIs through MCP, this page is where you check whether the bridge is actually alive. Channels is the gateway setup page. Hermes is not limited to the terminal. It can run through Telegram, Discord, Slack, email, Webhooks, Home Assistant, and a long list of other platforms. Each channel has its own enable switch, credential fields, setup guide, and test path. The important idea is that these channels all point back to the same agent system. When I message Hermes from Telegram, I am not using a separate bot brain. I am reaching this installation. Webhooks let other systems wake Hermes up. A GitHub event, a payment event, a deployment signal, a monitoring alert, or a custom app can hit a route and trigger an agent prompt. The dashboard lets you create the subscription, choose the event filter, set delivery, and then enable or disable the route. This is where Hermes starts acting like glue between systems instead of waiting for a human to type a message. Pairing is small, but operationally important. Messaging platforms need a way to decide who is allowed to talk to the agent. The pairing page shows pending requests and approved users, with approve, revoke, and clear actions. In practice, this is how I keep a powerful local agent from accepting messages from the wrong place. It is not flashy, but it is one of those pages that keeps the rest of the system sane. Profiles are one of the reasons I can use Hermes for very different kinds of work on the same machine. A profile has its own config, memory, sessions, skills, credentials, and gateway state. That means I can have a normal personal profile, production workers, course generation profiles, demo profiles, and experiment profiles without mixing everything together. The Profiles page makes that separation visible, and it helps you understand which Hermes home you are actually operating. Config is the form version of config.yaml. Instead of opening a text editor, you can inspect model settings, terminal behavior, display options, memory, delegation, approvals, checkpoints, compression, and more. Right next to it is Keys, which manages the env file. Keys are shown as set or unset with redacted previews. The point is not to expose secrets on screen. The point is to let an operator update providers, tools, and channels without guessing which variable name belongs where. System is the maintenance page. It pulls together host stats, Hermes version, portal status, gateway controls, memory provider settings, credential pools, checkpoints, shell hooks, and operations like doctor, backup, security audit, config migration, prompt size checks, and skill updates. This page is where I go when I'm asking a different question. Not what can Hermes do, but is this installation healthy enough to trust for the next run? The Docs tab keeps the reference material close to the controls. That matters because the dashboard is wide. It touches sessions, models, scheduled work, tools, credentials, profiles, gateway platforms, and system operations. My mental model is simple. The terminal is still the fastest way to start. The dashboard is where you inspect, adjust, and operate the installation once it is doing real work. If you remember one command, remember Hermes Dashboard. From there, every major control surface is one click away.